not gonna lie, girls with zero sisters and all brothers are seeing right through men. Like that early love bombing, catty stuff is not gonna work. So I thought. So me and my best friend are very close, known each other forever, and we are very similar. No sisters, all brothers. We don't play with these men. So I get a call from her the other day. It's 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, which isn't normal for her because usually she's at work. So I look at the phone, I'm like, I need to answer this. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, what's going on? She's like, hey, remember that guy Chip that I've been texting, you know, the one off Hinge? I'm like, yeah, what's going on? She's like, I think I'm going to go on a date with him tonight. I'm like, what? This is a surprise because usually you don't ever go on dates with nobody. You message them, they don't even pass test 1. They don't even get to go on the date. She's like, yeah, I know, but like, I'm low-key feeling him, like, I think this is going to be good. I'm like, okay, bet. Y'all have a good day. Hope everything goes well. Let me know how it goes. Hang up the phone. What she tells me later that night, I was not expecting at all. So it's later that night. It's around 7, 8 o'clock, and she's already done with dinner. So she calls me, and I'm like, yo, how was the date? Like, what's going on? I'm like, it's kind of early, 7, 8. Y'all must not have had that long of a date. She's like, yeah, like we went at 5 o'clock. He wanted to go early because he had a bunch of business meetings later. I'm like, oh, okay. So you messing with a businessman. He's successful. She's like, yeah, like he helps out with this Fortune 500 company. He's doing well for himself. I'm like, okay, bet. Like you should send me a picture of him because I'm trying to put an image to all the stuff you're telling me. She's like, okay. I'll send you a picture of him and then I'll tell you more about what happened at the gym tomorrow because I want to see your reaction in person. I'm like, want to see my reaction? Like, is this about to be crazy? She's like, I'll tell you tomorrow. I'm like, okay. So I hang up the phone. I go to bed. Morning rolls around. We meet at the gym. So I was not expecting what she was going to say, but I knew it had to be something if she wanted to see my reaction in person. So I'm like, okay, what is going on? What is it that you wanted to tell me? And she's like, you know how I met him on Hinge, right? I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, well, there was like a kid on his profile like a few times that he was holding, and it literally looks just like him. But last night when I asked him at dinner if he has kids, he said no. I'm like, bro, pull up the picture. Let me see. Now, mind you, this man is, he looks well-rounded, okay? He looks smart. Like, he wears these little glasses. He kind of looks a little nerdy, but also, like, not. You know what I mean? He just looks put together. So I'm looking at his pictures, and there is a kid in, like, 3 of the 5 photos. Look, spitting image. Like, he could have birthed this baby himself. So I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. This baby got the same dimples, nose, and eyebrows as this man. Like, this is giving clone. So either he's lying to you and this is his kid, or his mama was wilding and had a baby 25 years later. She's like, yeah, I know. Like, I'm going to ask him about it because this is feeling a little off to me. I'm like, yeah, you definitely should. She's like, okay, I'm going to ask him about it tonight. I'm like, oh, you're seeing him again tonight? She's like, yeah, we're going midnight bowling. Like, you should come. I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to get a feel for this man. I'm going to come. I was like, I'll just ask my man friend Blake to come. We'll just come do a little double date. She's like, okay, cool. Like, let's all meet at my house and then pick up Chip in the Uber so we can all ride together. I'm like, okay, cool. So midnight bowling starts at like 10 o'clock and it goes to like 1 a.m. So we meet at her house at 9. You know, we just hang out for a little bit and then we go get Chip. Now, this is when I was getting confused. So the Uber got us a little bit earlier than we thought it was going to. It ended up coming quick and we got to Chip's place quick. So we're at Chip's place and we text him here, and all of a sudden I see him running like a mile down the street to catch up to our car. So I'm thinking, did we pull up to the wrong house or something? Like, what's going on? So he gets in the car and she's like, hey, like, did we get to the wrong address? Like, I'm sorry you had to walk so far. He's like, no, this is the right place, but like, I had something in my hand and the wind blew it away, so I had to go get it. We're just like, okay, whatever. So he gets in the car, we all go to midnight bowling, and we're all having a good time, talking, everything's normal, and then I see something real weird. So obviously, like, he has to bend down to grab the bowling ball. And like I said, this man is well-rounded. He gets a little bit nerdy, so he's dressed like he dang near just came out of a business conference. Not the best thing to wear bowling. But anyways, he bends down, and there's like a tag poking out his jeans. I'm like, oh, just not a good look. But the same thing, when he rolls the ball, you can see another tag in the top of his like little button-up shirt. So I'm like, okay, is this man trying to put on a performance? Like, what's going on with Buddy? And I whispered to my best friend, I'm like, did you see that? She's like, nah, what are you talking about? I'm like, he has a tag poking out his pants and he has a tag poking out his shirt. She's like, oh, that's weird. Like, do I say something? Is that rude? I'm like, well, maybe just like mention like he should tuck it in. So she's like, okay, like I'll mention something in private. I'm like, okay, cool. Rest of the night, there's no problems. Like, nothing is like triggering in my head for him. Everything is chill, no issues, okay? for right now. So at the end of everything, my best friend's like, oh, let me pay for y'all. Like, you guys didn't have to come and you came. That was so sweet of you, whatever. I'm like, no, you don't have to do that. And she's like, no, don't worry. Like, this pay me app literally gives me extra money. Like, I want to. I'm like, okay, cool. Go ahead. So she pays for us. We get in the Uber. We go drop off Chip first. So we're on our way to drop Chip off at the original house that we picked him up from. And he gets out the car and we sit in the car and we talk for a little bit. Because we don't know where we want to go after. Like, we're just dropping Chip off, but we might low-key get like some late night food, or Taco Bell or something. But we notice, and this is when it's like, this is like 3 weird things in a row now. Chip does not go in the house that he's dropped off to. Like, it's cold outside. Why would you stand outside your own house? Like, it's giving, is this really your crib or not? So we pull off and this man is still outside 5 minutes later. I don't know what he's doing, but I say to her, like, bro, are you seeing this? Like, is this really this man's crib? She's like, honestly, I don't know. Like, this isn't the only weird thing I've seen from him. Like, I also asked him about the kid situation. I'm like, oh boy, why didn't you tell me this earlier? Like, what did he say? She's like, yeah, like when I was talking to him in private, I asked him about the kid thing again. And he swears up and down, like, it's not his, like, it's his cousin. I'm like, bruh, ain't no way a cousin can look that much like you. Like, that don't make sense to me. And why would you have so many pictures? And she's like, yeah, well, he says he's like the godfather and is with the kid a lot. I'm like, all right, well, if you keep seeing him, like, you need to get to the bottom of that. So we end up going to Taco Bell. We talk about it more and we start doing some digging on this man, right? So we look up where he works. We look up all of this and we don't see him on the employee list at all. Okay, we don't even see a LinkedIn for this man. Like, if you're doing all this business stuff, you should definitely have a LinkedIn. We look up the company, WellWorks. It's not even a real thing. So nothing this man is saying is really adding up. Blake whole time thinks the kid is his too. Like, we both saying that. So we finish eating at Taco Bell. Bestie pays for all of us to eat again. I'm like, bro, you do not need to keep paying for us. Like, we want to be with you. Like, we want to spend time with you. She's like, nah. Like, I told you, this Pay Me app is literally giving me free money. Like, stuff like this, I'm glad to pay for. I'm like, all right, what is this Pay Me app? Because you keep talking about it. She's like, literally, you just file claims against these companies, and once they settle, they pay you out. Like, it took me a month to get $800, but now that I do, it's like easy money. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I might need to get that. So we leave Taco Bell, and days go by after this, right? And this is when I knew she can never see Chip again. So I'm at Starbucks, right? I'm at Starbucks by myself. I'm doing a little work on my laptop. Like, I'm chilling. And the table behind me, right? I have a hat on. I have a hat on and glasses and a big hoodie. Like, you probably wouldn't even know it was me. So I'm sitting there and I hear this familiar voice up at the register, and I look, and what would you know? It's Chip. But Chip looks nothing like Chip at this moment, okay? And he's with a girl. So I see Chip, and usually his hair is slicked. He's wearing nice outfits, right? Looks like a good little businessman. Not today. Hair is wild. He's wearing an oversized graphic tee with some long jean pants, okay? And some busted Jordans. So I see him come around the corner. He ends up sitting at the table right behind me, does not recognize me, okay? Tell me why the girl behind him, that is with him, turns around the corner with a stroller and a baby. A baby, and look, of course, it's the baby from his pictures. So I'm like, oh, you're just hanging out with little cousin? Or is this your baby? Definitely his baby. So they're sitting down and he's talking behind me and he's like talking about how he's struggling with money right now. Like, he doesn't know where to live. And I can't take it no more. So I turn around. I'm like, hey, Chip,